Hi, welcome to Stretch and Flex Midweek Mobility. My name's Andy and I work at Christchurch University, and we bring 5 classes to you a week in conjunction with our parks. Please make sure you've got a nice clear space. We will be doing a lot of exercises on the floor, so if you need cushions for your knees and things like that. Next week I will make it more chair based, but this week we're going to stick with standing and on the floor. Okay. So, we're going to start by just standing nice and tall. We're going to open our arms up and slightly turn our palms upwards. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, and as we blow out, we're just going to take our ear over to our left side or right side, it doesn't matter which side you go, just to feel that nice stretch. Really think about extending through the fingers, come back up to neutral, nice deep breath in, and then over to the other side. Nice deep breath in as we come back up to neutral. One more time on each side, just blowing out gently. This is just getting the body ready for the exercises that we're going to be doing, and over to the other side. And relax, good, shake the arms out. Nice deep breath in, we're going to roll the shoulders down and back, and then drop the chin to the chest. As we blow out, pulling in our core, tightening our glutes, just looking down. Feeling a nice stretch through the back of the neck. As we gently come back up to neutral position, push the tongue to the top of the mouth, take the hands behind the back, and as we blow out, we tilt the neck back, pushing the tongue to the top of the mouth and putting our shoulders back and down. Lovely, good. Let's hold that for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, shake that out. And okay, we're going to take a nice deep breath in again, bring the arms up, so they're parallel, so you can see from the side, and then we're going to rotate all the way back, really squeezing our shoulder blades back, keeping our core nice and engaged, and then return to the neutral position. And back, and down. Rotate back, and down. Good, okay, this time we're going to go the other way. It's probably slighter movement, and back up to neutral. One more. And relax them out. Good, okay, nice deep breath in. Let's take one arm across and blow out as we turn the thumb down and we look over our shoulder, just to feel that nice stretch through the shoulder. Shake that out and change sides. Again, please use your breathing just to help your body relax and move into the stretches. Okay, nice deep breath in. We're going to roll down, just dropping our chin to our chest, and just roll down as far as you feel comfortable. It may only be to the knees. If you feel comfortable, you can go down to the floor. And then we're just going to rotate to our left. Gently back to center and over to the right. Good, coming back to center. Deep breath in, let's roll up. Roll the shoulders a few times, all the way back. Hands onto the hips. We're just going to start with a small circle. Just warming the hips round. And then back the other way. Lovely, good. Some real nice hip action there. And then into a figure of 8. So pushing the hips out as far as you feel comfortable. Lovely, good. Softening the knees as well. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Good, okay. We're going to stand on one leg, it doesn't matter which one, we're just going to lift up and rotate. If you find with balance that's a little bit too much, by all means keep the foot on the floor, but if you're, as I can see, most of you are very mobile, lifting up and over. Lovely, good. Let's go back the other way. Keeping our core nice and engaged. Hello, nice to put your camera back on. And good, let's shake that out and change feet. So we're gonna, doesn't matter which way you rotate. I'm gonna go start with backwards. Some people prefer to come forwards. One more, and back the other way. Lovely. Still thinking about keeping nice and tall and strong. One more. And shake it out. Okay, just literally going to flex through the ankle on the same spot, flex the heel and toe, just so you really are flexing through the ankle. Good, let's change that over. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Okay, good. So we're going to start with our first set of movements. We're going to start with our left leg, stepping back. As we step back, we bring our arms up. We're then going to tilt forward, bring our arms back, and as we straighten our arms, we're going to come down into a 90-90 position and then back up to a straight position. Okay? So starting again, we're going to come forward, bring the arms back, so arms straight up, comes up, bring the arms down, come forward, arms out, arms back, arms up, and start again. Tilt forward, arms up, arms back, arms up, arms down. Good, let's come back to standing position and change legs. Okay, I'm going to try and keep it a little bit better this time. Okay, so we're going to take a step back with our right leg into a lunge position. We're going to take lean forward, take our arms up, bring them back, and then come up as we go down into 90-90, and then come up, bring the arms back. Lean forward, take the arms up, back, up, and reset. Lean forward, take the arms up, back, up, and reset. Good, okay, shake the legs out, good. Okay, slightly different this time. We're going to change back to our left leg, going back. So we're going to take a step back into the lunge position. We're going to come up into a standing position with the knee high. And then we're going to pivot as far as you feel comfortable and then back up to a standing position. That's then where it finishes. We then reset by going back down again, okay? Okay, good. Let's start then. So we're going to step back, come up, hold that position, and then gently pivot forward as far as you feel comfortable, and then back up. Good. 2 more. Let's step back, come up, and pivot. And back up and reset. Last one. Step back, come up, and pivot. And reset totally. Good, shake the legs out. We're going to change sides. Okay, here we go again. On the other side now, stepping back with our right, come up and pivot. Again, each time maybe go that little bit further and reset. Let's step back, come up and pivot. Reset. Step back, come up and pivot. Lovely, and shake the legs out. Well done, everybody. Good, really great balance. Lovely to see your mobility is really coming along. So our next exercise we're going to do, we've done these quite a few times before. So we're going to roll down, go into a plank position, then we're going to go into high kneeling, okay? So nice deep breath in, we're going to roll down as far as you feel comfortable. If you can, get your fingertips to the floor, and then we're going to go into plank for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. lower the knees. Let's push back into child's pose just to stretch through the shoulders, keeping the fingers really forward and the hips down and back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Coming up into high kneeling. We're going to take our left leg forward. We're going to really tilt our pelvis forward before we start to come forward, and then we're going to take our hips forward. So you should really feel, on the other side, sorry, a really nice stretch through this front part, through the hip flexor and the quad. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to take it back and then come back up to neutral position. Okay? Taking it back and up. Taking it back and up. Good. Okay, let's change over. So tilt the pelvis, tuck that right under, and then take the hips forward. It really does make a difference, tilting that pelvis forward. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come back down and up and down and up. Last one. Down and up. Good, let's change the legs over again. This time we're going to do one of each. So we're literally going to tilt the pelvis, come forward, hold, 3, 2, 1, go back down, 3, 2, 1, come back up. And do that 2 more times. Push forward, 3, 2, 1, come back, 3, 2, 1. Come forward, remember to tilt that pelvis, 2, 1, and take it back, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's change the legs. Doing really well. I know this is slightly different to what we've normally been doing, but we will go back to our normal stuff in a moment. Okay, let's tilt that pelvis forward and come forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back and coming up and take it forward. 3, 2, 1. Take it back. 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Last one. Tilt the pelvis, push it forward, 3, 2, 1, coming back, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay, let's go into high kneeling, reset. We're just going to go into child's pose just to take the pressure off the knees and the ankles, just to bring it forward. Good, okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we come up into what we call roughly 4-point kneeling. We're going to take one of our legs, doesn't matter which, out at a 90-degree angle. From there, we're going to keep our hands on the floor, but we're going to take our hips back and down. Okay, so that our energy is going back and down. So we should feel a nice stretch through the adductors and through the hip, inside of the hip. We're going to hold that for 3, 2, 1. Gently come back up, take that pressure off, reset. We're going to go down for 5 seconds this time. As we blow out and we go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come back up. Okay, this time we're going to come up into high kneeling. So we've still got the leg out, and then we're going to take the opposite arm up and over, just to really stretch one through our lower back, but also again putting pressure on the inside of our thigh. Just work within your own range of movements. You're doing absolutely amazing. This feels really weird without music. Good, 3, 2, 1, and just reset. Okay, we're going to come in. I'm going to have to turn around because I can't do it on the other leg because of the wall. So take the leg out into 4-point kneeling, then take the leg out. And then we're going to take a deep breath in and gently take the hips back to where you feel just that slight discomfort. Shouldn't be painful, but it also does have to be, so it is making a difference. So it is a slight discomfort, but nothing too painful. 3, 2, 1, come back up, reset. We're going to go down for 5 seconds this time. Deep breath in, blow out as we take the hips down and back. 3, 2, 1, and gently come back up. Good, let's come up into that high kneeling position again. Opposite hand comes up and over. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's reset. So we're going to again go into child's pose just so we get back in, and then we're going to come out straight forward. Okay, so nice deep breath in. Let's go down into child's pose. Really walk those fingers forward. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to gently come forward and we're going to go into super person, which is basically we're laying flat on the floor with our hands as if we're in a cactus or a 90-degree angle. We're going to lift either both your upper body and your lower body, or if you wish, just your lower body or just your upper body. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so we're going to go for 10 seconds. Nice deep breath in and blow out as we come up. And squeeze those glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Good. Okay, this time we're just going to lift the upper body and we're going to move the hands forward and back. Just the upper body lifting up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep the neck in a nice neutral position, 2, and 1. Good, relax down. Okay, this time we're going to come up so that our elbows are on the floor, our hips are pushed into the floor, so there's a slight arch in our lower back, but we're not, again, if that's too uncomfortable, then please just readjust so it's slightly lower. Okay, so from this position here, we're going to push into the floor with both hips and then gently turn to the left. That's not too bad, is it? And then back to neutral and then over to the right. Good, now that may be enough for you. If you want to increase the intensity of the lower back, what we're going to do is exactly the same, but as we do that, we lift the same side leg and lift the knee off the floor and then come back to neutral and then over to the other side. So lift and lower. Good, let's do 2 more on each side. So lift and return to neutral. Other side, lift and lower. You should fit it in your lower back and glutes. Last time on each side. And lower. Deep breath in, lift, and lower. Okay, I'd like us to reset. So we're just going to put our hands down by our chest, push back into child's pose, just to stretch that lower back out and the glutes. Again, that's quite an intense one, so please be careful with that one. Work with it. Okay. So it's 3, 2, 1. We're going to come back onto our elbows. And from here, we're going to tuck our toes under. And we're just going to come up into a plank position and then lower our hips and then come up into a plank position and lower. Okay, so we've all got that. Now this time, if you feel that's enough for you, then that's absolutely fine. But for those of us that would like a bit more challenge, as we come up each time, we're just going to come up just that little bit further. Pushing the hips all the way up. As far as you feel you can. So it's a bit like a plank downward dog, to be fair. And just work again with your own body. 2 more. Really pulling in the core.
and relax. Good. Hands by the side again. Push back into child's pose. Okay, good. Okay, take a drink if you need to. We're just going to start the core part of the exercise. It's only 4 exercises, nice and easy, but obviously engages that core and again works all through our torso. Okay, so our first one is you can either do it on your elbows or on your hands. We're just going to alternate lifting the legs. So you can just lift just off the floor, or if you feel more would like more of a challenge, bring it further off the floor. Main thing is trying to keep the hips nice and level, and again, we don't want it so we want the same nice steady movements all the way through. Okay, working at your own pace. We're going to go for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So work at your own pace. Remember to use your breathing. That's 10 gone already. Three, 2, 1, child's pose. Push back. Lovely, well done. Next one is mountain climbers. This one would probably be better done on your hands, but if you prefer not to do it on your hands, you can come on the outside if you wish. If you're in the full plank, then you can bring your knees all the way up through. Okay, so we can go for 10 seconds again, 20 seconds again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Again, nice and steady. You're doing amazing. We've got 5 left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Child's pose. Lovely. Next one. We're back on our elbows again. In the plank position, but we're just going to allow the hips to rotate to the floor. Okay? So 3, 2, 1, off we go. 20 seconds. Absolutely amazing. Good. That's it. Well done, Christy. Well done, Jessica. Brilliant. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Okay. Last one. Well, it's one on. It's 2 because it's 1 on each side. So we're going to lift up into side plank, and then we're going to lift the top leg up and down. Okay. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Wish I hadn't put the heating on in here now. It was a little bit chilly with the aircon on earlier. 10 seconds left. Doing amazing. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's change it over. We know what we're doing, so we're going to go straight into it. 3, 2, 1, up, and then lifting the top leg. Make sure the shoulder, the elbow is directly over the shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Well done, all of you. Okay, as you've done so well, we're just going to lay flat on the floor for 10 seconds, just to get our breath, just to calm our bodies back down again. You did absolutely amazing. Okay, let's put our feet into figure 4. Open our hands, and I've crossed my right leg over my left, so I'm going to go to my right, dropping my knee to the side I've crossed the leg over. And again, you should feel a nice stretch through that lower lumbar region, especially if we're still maybe working from home and not in perfect seated position when we're working. 3, 2, 1, gently come back up and change over. I can't believe how quickly this time goes again. It is lovely having you. If any of you need to shoot off, as I know you're probably in your lunchtime, please come back next week, join all of our other classes. Okay, good. Come up into a neutral position again. We're going to cross the legs back over the other way, but this time we're going to thread the hands through behind the knee and tilt our toe down to our nose. Good. Okay, yes, as I say, we've run five classes a week. We've got Darius on Monday at 12:30 with Box Fit, Amy at 12:30 on Tuesday with LBT. We're here on Wednesday, 3, 2, 1, change it over. So we just literally change the legs over and then thread through again. Then we have Kaz on a Thursday at 10:30 with Body and Mind, and again on Friday at 10:30 with Avatank. So please join any of the classes. 3, 2, 1. Just put the legs down. I'd like you to put your feet together. Open your knees again, so we're just getting that stretch through the adductors, the inside of our thighs. And when you're ready, if you can take a deep breath in and tilt the pelvis so that it pushes our lower back into the floor, and then release. You can do that 3 times. Please join or subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Active Health. Sport and Active Health, sorry, I do apologise. On YouTube, because we have our own channel where all of the classes are there from day one. Okay, this time we're going to engage a little bit more and lift the hips off the floor. Deep breath in, tilt the pelvis and come up and hold and then lower. Good. Let's do 3 more. Deep breath in, tilt, lift and lower. 2 more. Deep breath in, tilt, lift and lower. Last one. Deep breath in, tilt, lift and lower. Good. Let's bring both those across the legs, bring both those knees into the chest. Just a little rock or a circle with our lower back, just to take out any tension. It's lovely having all of you here today. So please join again next week. Hopefully I'll have the music or some other music going on next week. If there's any areas of the body you'd like me to focus on, please let me know. I will get back to you, and a lot of the exercises we do really cover majority of most of the major muscle groups. So we do try and keep you nice and nimble. Good. Okay, let's put our hands behind our knees, straighten our legs and sit up. We're going to lift our right leg, our hands go to the left. We're going to rotate round into a pike position. Hopefully you're watching some of the Olympics. Nice deep breath in. We're going to roll up, roll the shoulders. It's a pleasure being with you today. Thank you so much for joining. See you all here next week, hopefully. And as I say, if there's anything particularly you want to work on, then please let me know. But it's great to see some new faces. Many of you have been with us for quite some time, so thank you so much. Please join all the other classes, and I'll see you next week. God bless. Take care.